Tonight, exclusive video inside the Wilson County home where a bomb exploded on Monday night. Retired attorney John Setzer was killed in that blast. His wife Marion passed away on Wednesday, less than 24 hours before their son-in-law Richard Parker was charged with murder.
The homemade bomb made a mess of the Setzer's house. The blast knocked over furniture and blew out windows. Still no word on a motive, but state and federal investigators say Parker is the bomber. Fox 17 News continues to dig deeper into Parker's past tonight. More than 2 decades ago, he pleaded guilty to burning down a house in Giles County. Now, tonight, we hear firsthand from the victim in that case. Fox 17 Sky Arnold's now live in Lebanon with that part of the story. Sky?
Well, guys, earlier tonight I spoke with the family at the heart of that fire in Giles County. You know what they tell me? They were not surprised at all to hear Richard Parker was sitting here in the Wilson County jail tonight. In fact, they tell me once they learned the details of this explosion, well, they immediately suspected Parker.
There's not much left of Danny Martin's dream home in Giles County.
It was going to be that special.
His father-in-law's Civil War-era log cabin was torched 14 years ago by the very man Martin initially trusted to renovate it.
We really felt good that we had someone with Richard's outgoing personality and maybe his religious aspects.
Martin says he soon changed his mind about Richard Parker.
The thing that really threw up a red flag was he wasn't truthful.
The work wasn't completed at the promised time, and Martin says he had to hold off paying Parker more money until that changed. That's when this dream home burned down.
He was going to have 2 or 3 months of work to do before he ever got paid. And I think, personally, that he didn't want to disappoint his wife and her family.
Parker cut a plea deal and served probation, but the incident came quickly to mind for Danny and his father-in-law when they heard about Monday's explosion.
When they told me who it was killed and who his son-in-law was, I would have bet everything I'd ever have. I knew right then who did it.
In their mind, Richard Parker was the one suspect who made sense.
When I found that Richard lived behind them, I surmised right then Richard did it.
Now, the family tells me that John Setzer actually did some of the legal work for his son-in-law back then 14 years ago in that case. They say that's why they actually remembered the name Setzer when they heard the details of the explosion. They also tell me that Parker had to pay them back $40,000 in addition to serving those 4 years on probation. We're live in Lebanon. Sky Arnold, Fox 17 News.
Sky, thank you. Now, tonight, the U.S. Postal Service wants to remind everybody that the bomb used at the Setzer's house was placed in their home and did not come through the U.S. mail or any other kind of delivery. The agency says that your mail is secure, and they say the chance of something actually harmful being delivered to your home is extremely remote.